Hey there movie fans, I'm John Anderson and this is July in a Nutshell, where I take a look at all the movies I've seen this past month of July and give you my thoughts on those films in just 30 seconds. And with that being said,
and here we go.
Spider-Man Homecoming is a fun ride with Tom Holland, who makes for one if not the best version of Peter Parker / Spider-Man, and Michael Keaton, who makes for one of the more entertaining villains when it comes to the lackluster lineup of the MCU. But the biggest compliment I could give to Spider-Man Homecoming is that it truly feels like they're giving us a new version of Spider-Man that we've never seen before, something the Amazing series failed so spectacularly on. And that's why, for me, Spider-Man Homecoming is a really, really good movie. The Big Sick is a true Apatow production, balancing humor with drama and allowing Ray Romano and Holly Hunter to give great performances, but where the film struggles is in its pacing. The film is a little longer than it should be, and knowing that it's based on lead actor Kamal Nanjiani's life definitely adds to the emotional weight of the film, but I couldn't help but feel that the film comes off as an amalgamation of scenes that don't meld together as well as they could have been, and that's why for me, The Big Sick is a really good movie. War for the Planet of the Apes is more a revenge and prison movie than an all-out war, but that doesn't stop Andy Serkis and his team from making an emotionally gripping film that blurs the lines between CGI and real life with expert direction by Matt Reeves. But it does meander slightly in the middle of the film, and this war itself that's been building for 3 films isn't exactly what fans of the franchise were expecting. And that's why for me, War for the Planet of the Apes is a really good movie. A Ghost Story is a very artistic film from the likes of A24 that truly captures elements of loss, mourning, and entrapment in a very effective manner. However, the film does tend to linger in parts, making you want to scream at the screen, get on with it. Clearly that was the intentional choice by the director, but I couldn't help but feel, though there are a number of extremely powerful moments in the film, for majority it came off as somewhat pretentious. And that's why for me, A Ghost Story is just a good movie. Dunkirk doesn't waste any time throwing you into the midst of World War II, where Nolan's key eye for practical filmmaking and sound design allows for intense yet beautiful action scenes. Though I understand Nolan's choice to give characters little to no development to create a more realistic war scenario, I don't understand why he chose to shoot the film non-linearly, as it furthered my connection to the characters on screen. And that's why for me, Dunkirk is a really good movie. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets is a pretty looking film with a very engaging desert action sequence, but is bogged down by 2 leads that have no chemistry, and a cookie cutter plot that by the 3rd act you'll find yourself not caring about what's happening on screen. It truly is Luc Besson's visuals that save this film from being a complete disaster, but that isn't saying much, and that's why for me, Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets is just a good movie. Atomic Blonde oozes with style and sex appeal. The film houses excellent fight sequences, as well as a kick-ass 80s soundtrack that can be a little bit on the nose at times, but on the whole creates a fun and action-packed environment. But where the film struggles is in its unnecessarily complicated and convoluted espionage plot that muddles the stakes of the film, and that's why for me, Atomic Blonde is a really good movie. Now with that being said, here's a recap of my thoughts on the films I've seen this July. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. This has been July in a Nutshell, and until next time, don't forget to watch some movies.